Hello, 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 hello. Hi, I am Spantopia Rose, but you can call me Span. There are cars beeping their horns outside my window. How are you? 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 If you would like to request any ASMR yourself, you can head over to my Patron, which is Spantopia Rose, and the links will be down in the doobly-doo, the doobly-doo, the doobly-doo. You can see my dirty finger marks from my hoodie, my merch hoodie. This is only going to stay up. I currently have a merch shop at spreadshop.com, but spreadshop/spanmade, but I think I'm going to take it down soon because I'm not loving the quality of these products, and it was a long time for shipping, and it just seemed expensive, and it's already started to wear after a few washes. It's started to come off, so while I do love this, I think I'm going to start looking elsewhere for merch and maybe making another design or two. However, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. This video is bad. Pay attention, okay? This video is for a good patron. I was gonna say a good friend. I just don't remember which one. I think it's Megan. Is it you, Megan? Let me just always do your research before starting your video. I think I wrote that wrong. Megan, it was you. I knew it was you. I knew. We'd had a conversation about this and everything. Okay, should I start again? Or should I just let editing Span deal with putting together whatever that was? The show must go on. Alright, so this video is for a dear patron of mine, a good friend, somebody that I've chatted to quite a bit, and I'm sorry I forgot you existed. That is what my mind does. If something is not directly in front of me, I just blank on it for a little bit, which is why this video has taken so long to get to you, Megan, but I have exciting news. So I bought some more Shirley Barber, so you're in the tier, Megan is in the tier, the patron tier, where she gets to request some ASMR from me, and this has been a long time coming, partly because I ran out of Shirley Barber books and I wanted to make new fresh content for her, and secondly because of that it took a long time to get to me, but I did get a pack of three, so there will be at least 2 more videos after this, but probably more because one of the books is in fact a colouring in book, a colouring book. So we've got, I'm just gonna have to keep putting this on the desk. We've got Shirley Barber's fairy colouring book, which I thought maybe we could do some colouring on together, like on screen. It's a bit simpler than her normal illustrations, which look quite detailed. I think it's more line art and like there's not much in the background and stuff, but I'm keen. I think that would be a fun thing to make a nice long video about, or a video series even. What do you think? I'm not very good at colouring. It doesn't really bring me any meditative joy or anything like that, but I think for a video, I think it would be fun. So this video is brought to you by my patron, Megan. Thank you, Megan. Shirley Barber's fairy colouring in book, which is a beautiful little The good thing about it is that it's not too many pages. A good little colouring in book that I thought we could play with together later. It might get its own series where we do multiple colouring in pages, but we'll see how we go. So yeah, I'm excited for that one. And the other two books we got, Megan, the other 2 books we got are Those Wicked Rats Again. I've never seen this one before. I'm quite excited. Those wicked rats are back. This time they are planning to rob Martha B. Rabbit on her way home from Mr. Gnome's guest house. But Tabitha Cat has some plans of her own. Oh, that's very ominous, isn't it? Oh, also, yeah, it's not the colour I was expecting. I wanted something more like this. But it's kind of a rose gold at the moment, but I'm hoping to get back to that platinum white that I had before. But thank you. Yeah, so those wicked rats again. This is a book we're going to read through. Oh, it's so nice, isn't it? So nice. I just love Shirley Barber. Story and Pictures by Shirley Barber. Yes. Oh, look at those nice. Look at the images. Look at the pictures. Sorry, I'm a little too excited. Look at that imagery. Oh my gosh. My gosh. Alright. Maybe this will just be a show and tell video showing you the books that I've got, and then I will do the actual read through directly after this is a separate video, because otherwise you've got to listen to me ramble before you even get to the book, so I'll do that as a separate video. We'll just do a flick through. Spoilers. A Martha B. Rabbit book, another enchanting book by award-winning author and artist Shirley Barber. So I got these secondhand books. I got them secondhand off eBay. Those wicked rats again. And this was first published in 1991. But I think this reproduction was in at least 1998. I just love it so much. Sorry, can you see? This is different to all of the other Shirley Barber books that I've read, because I've just noticed there's no fairies. There's no fairies in it. There's no fairies in this book. It's about cats and rats and gnomes, but I don't believe there was any fairies in there, whereas this book is a full colouring book just of fairies. And like their kingdoms and stuff. I remember this one, the Frost Fairy. I remember most of these images actually. Is that a wizard? Look at the wizard. This is two different images combined together. Yeah. So there's those two books, and then I'm excited about this one. So it's called My First Book of Fairy Verses, but the exciting thing about it is that it has a handle. It has a little handle. It has a little carry case handle, and I just think that's the cutest thing, which has a little fairy on it and two little fairy see these little guys down here. Can you see that? I might be a little too close, one too many hits with the snake. There you go. It's got these little creatures and fairies on the handle. On the handle. I love that it has a handle. That makes me so happy. So this is my first book of fairy verse. My first book of fairy verse introduces children to a magical world inhabited by fairies. fairies, elves, and mermaids. The enchanting illustrations are by Shirley Barber. So this is more of a hard book. The pages are very cardboardy indeed. Makes for good tapping sounds. Shall we read one of the verses today? Alright, let's read The Fairy Market. This one. I'll let you look at the illustration first. Alright, so the fairy market. My grandma, when a little child, one silver moonlit night, climbed up the hill behind her home and saw a magic sight. Among the tangled rowan trees, within a ferny dell, a crowd of fairy folk had come their goods to buy and sell. Bright lanterns lit the market stalls, whereon lay lovely things, gleaming wands and cobweb shawls, necklaces and rings. And then I saw this silver chain and loved it, Grandma said. So out I bravely stepped and went into the fairy throng. I bought the chain, and will you believe it only cost a song? Shirley Barber. The flowers, the miniature world, elfland horns, the fairies, the little elf man, the tea party, bedtime story, the little folk, and midnight fishing. And this is my favourite of the three books, if you couldn't tell. So we've got the colouring in book, which is my least favourite, and then we have those wicked rats again, which is my second favourite because it's so interesting, and it's also a hardcover book. And then we have my first book of fairy verse, which is just so exciting that we have all three. So I want to really thank my patron, Megan, for making me make these videos, because I had stopped making I'd gotten through all of my Shirley Barber books and had stopped making any new content with that until this request, so I'm really grateful to have these books in my life. So if you would like to request any ASMR yourself, you can head over to my Patreon, which is Spantopia Rose, and the links will be down in the doobly-doo. I believe it's only $3 a month, or $6 a month. There's two tiers, a $3 and a $6 tier, and on the $3 tier you get sent a little letter from me with a sticker, and there's a Discord community that we don't actively go on very often, but I will answer any of your questions there, and chat and just hang out, but we're not very active at the moment, but I would like it to be. And in the $6 tier you get all of that, as well as actively being able to request videos, ASMR content from me, and I will make it specifically for you, like this video for Megan. So thank you, Megan. We will have 3 videos like this in the future, Megan, at least, if not a whole lot more, because of this colouring in book, but we'll see how we go. I do have a really nice set of pencils, so maybe I could do some no-talking colouring, very Shirley Barber, very no-talking colouring ones, as well as some whispered rambled ones, because you know I love to talk to you guys. I love talking to you. But that's gonna be it for this video. That was just to show you these 3. I'm now going to record. I'm just now gonna record the reading of those wicked rats again, just right now off the back. So please watch that after this if you're at all interested. All right. Thank you so much, Megan. Thank you, and I will see you real soon.